Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 with a video on both bugs in Grand Theft Auto Online and what I could assume are the best quote-unquote fixes for these bugs. Now of course they are for the Ocelot Pariah Spoiler visual bug and for the Insurgent bug that I've been reading comments and I've been seeing what everyone's been saying. So we're gonna put it to the test what are the best quote-unquote fixes for these bugs, since we all know that Rockstar Games will potentially never make a fix because they know that we're complaining about it and they know that we all love using what we love using, which their intention for that is to make sure that we move on to something else that has been newly released into the game, so that if we don't have money for it, we can shark card it. That's pretty much what their intention is, I could only assume. But that's all that I'll probably say for that part of it. But besides that, let's find our own favorites again, even though it won't be the best. But it's still at least a step to letting us still enjoy what we want without the problem that is at hand. Now for the Ocelot Pariah, the spoiler bug, the problem that we have at hand with that is that the spoiler's visuals glitches in every possible place that really screws with our eyes. For the Insurgent bug, we cannot enter the Mobile Operations Center with a basic Insurgent without the Rockstar service immediately crashing our network, which then forces us to go into Grand Theft Auto 5. Which is very unfortunate, but those are the problems that we have at hand with both bugs. And here are the best fixes after reading comments and replies on YouTube on my other spoiler bug fixes and stuff, and like stuff that I've introduced, not fixes. Why did I say fixes? I rumble on, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's go on to speaking first of all about the Ocelot Pariah. Now, before we continue, however, do expect like screen glitches and stuff for this part of the video, because this is basically what the bug is meant to do. It is meant to mess with your eyes, to just flip around the spoilers visuals just to make us so annoyed, and yeah. Anyways. So, here is the Ocelot Pariah. Now, unfortunately for the fact that it's nighttime, if I had modifications, I would have set it to daytime or something. Too bad, I don't mod. Hallelujah, at least I'm not that type. Anyways, but here is something that I have planned to do for a while. I have planned to do tests for both bugs. Specifically for the Ocelot Pariah though, we're gonna test traction control, because the spoiler's intention is to lower the vehicle's downforce to make it stick to the road better, to basically, in other words, make it a ground magnet. Generally saying that if you have a spoiler on your vehicle, you have better traction against the road, because the faster speed you go, the spoiler's job is meant to lower the downforce of your vehicle, which will make it stick to the road much more smoothly, question mark, but that would also risk the fact that if you hit a pothole, you can lose traction in a snap. That depends if you know how to fix it. That depends how you know how to, let's say, drive and be a smart pro racer and stuff, but that's besides the point. And well, that's generally all I could explain. There's even more details to know. If you guys want me to make a video on how spoilers affect vehicles, do let me know in the comments below. I will try to find a time next week to upload a video of such. But besides that, for both tests, we are both going to give the following. Both vehicles I have upgraded. Yeah, I don't care the time remaining before I kick for idling. Yeah, that's what they say. Anyways, Gerald! Let me just bring it up then. Thank you. Anyways. Editing behind the scenes with OBS. You're welcome, guys. So both cars will have stock suspension, which lifts the car up from the ground, which raises the center of gravity from the ground, of course, raises the maximum ride height, which gives the car less traction against the road and has an easier chance of losing control, slipping, tailgating, etc., especially on higher accelerated speeds. Especially for this car, it is very important since it is the fastest car in the game, hands down. And, of course, to have stock tires, because off-road tires, yeah. Anyways, my mind just went blank for a moment. I'm very sorry. Let's just get straight to it, okay? Now, for this test, we do not have the spoiler. We completely removed it, which in this fix, that is what is the best thing to do for this car. Since if we do have a spoiler, the spoiler's mechanical part will exist on the car. However, the visuals of the spoiler will be flying around aimlessly around every or much or nearby players, objects, etc. around the map, which will not have it stick on the car itself. It could even take over the camera of your screen, which will give a lot of eye-screaming torture, which we do not like. So this is, of course, the quote-unquote best fix. That is for the Pariah. Now for this test, what we're going to do is we're going to give a turning acceleration test. What this means is I will hold the car to one direction, just full force, and slowly I will accelerate. Of course, the car's acceleration is very powerful, so there's that. Now, I'm not even holding the gas to the maximum yet, and already I'm taking a lot of distance. I'm taking huge distance just for turning, which is already a bad sign. Now let me hold it again. Let me press the gas to the maximum. We hear the car burning out, but we also see it's taking huge distances, which is very, very unfortunate. Now let's do the swerve and turf, because some people like to take the whole lane going left and right and left and right. I'm going left now, I know, but left and right. It doesn't even want to catch up. The turning can't even keep up. The turning cannot even keep up. The traction compared to turning can't even keep up. I'm trying to turn right, but the car is still shifting a little to the left because it is too high off the ground at that speed, which results in it risking a tailgate or losing control, or it just becomes a driving mess. Now we're gonna take even less distance since the highway isn't that big, and that's it. What a shame, isn't it? You have to master how to drive a car that looks ugly without the spoiler. First of all, let's just get that right. And second of all, to master how to keep control of the car without basically tailgating a lot, especially for the amount of acceleration this car has. You'll probably most likely need to know. So there's that without the spoiler, and we know that it's pretty bad. Just to give real clarification, of course, I had no spoiler. I just entered the custom place. But now I'm going to put a spoiler. So we are going to do that. So we now have the spoiler. But this is what we hate the most about it, because now we have a spoiler and it will visually just fly around in the background aimlessly, like, ow, my eyes. It will just keep on blinking over the camera, over nearby objects. Now we have the spoiler. Let's go do the same test again with, of course, the same stats of the tires and ride height. And let's just go to the action. So now we're back at the same place. We are at the airport. We have the spoiler, and just to like really make sure that we do, let's just find like some screen glitching or something that can happen. I don't know. It's not happening much yet, but oh well. Anyways, let's do the same thing. Hold it all the way one direction and just hit, yeah, there's my spoiler, and just hit the gas. Now about this time, I would start like losing control, losing traction, losing grip and stuff, but it's still maintaining a little. Let's hit the gas completely all the way, and because I'm going faster, yeah, that's it. So it can go faster, and because of my spoiler, just stick on my car for like 1 second more, please. So because of that, the car has some traction, but it has too much traction, unfortunately, and it will basically understeer. It basically result in understeering, since it will have too much traction, and there's some other things that will happen, so on and so forth. I did that on purpose. Now, oops, I hit the gas too hard. That is the result of hitting gas too hard with this car. Too much acceleration, that will anyways happen. So let's do the whole test of doing this whole thing over and over. So you see it turns faster. The reaction time for turning is much faster than previously. A little too fast, but still. Let's just do it again with the whole lane again. The reaction time for turning is really fast, and somehow I don't feel comfortable with it because of the previous test, because my mind is still stuck on it will lose traction, but it isn't. I can even turn face against, and it will still maintain its traction, which is the good thing that the spoiler provides. It provides downforce traction, which is what is needed for a car to maintain a speed, to increase the speed if it has to, while it does not lose control that fast, which is what a spoiler provides, which is what is good about having a spoiler. The worst part about this whole thing, though, is if we have the spoiler in this car specifically, your eyes are gonna get blinded and glitched out, and all you're gonna be doing is screaming for murder, because your eyes are getting flashed every second, because the spoiler doesn't stick on the car. It has to stick on the car. Anyways. So there was the first fix for the Ocelot Pariah. You could remove your spoiler. You just need to know how to drive it better, so that you can just maintain control, and so on and so forth. So much detail, so I'll have to probably explain in another video. If anyone's interested in watching that, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will make a video on it probably next Tuesday. But yeah, generally, the only fix that really exists for us accessible is to remove the spoiler. However, we lose downforce, which, if we lose downforce, traction control is gonna be a major key in being able to drive the car as good. Because, as we've seen in the previous test without the spoiler, it took a lot of reaction time for the car to finally turn where I want it. Whereas if I had the spoiler on, the reaction for turning is much quicker, and I still had the same statistics of having a raised ride height and stock tires. I bet you anything if I probably had lowered ride height and off-road tires, I'd probably still be able to keep a little bit of more traction, but that's besides the point. Now we're moving on. 14 minutes in, let's try to take the next 6 minutes, if hopefully, of the Insurgent Pickup bug. Now, let me set up my arenas and stuff, and I will, that's it. And yeah. Right. I see a comment. I see a video. LAPV 23. Let's see this bug. Right. Alright, cool. So we have another bug that happened. Oh, hey, thank you. I'll look into it soon. Alright. Let's look into this bug then, shall we? Okay, if this thing is actually bugged, I'm gonna lose it. Alright. What? They bugged the Insurgent? They... No! No, I'm being lied to. I have to. I swear to God. If they actually bugged it... Let me just request this thing. If they actually bugged it, I'ma be so mad. That I cannot even explain. I cannot explain. I hope this is okay, cool. I just hope that there was just like some made up thing just to like make every other like player in the game mad. Cause this is the Insurgent we're talking about. Who in their right mind at Rockstar would ever so dare to want to bug this car? I mean, what am I doing with this thing? What am I doing with like Pegasus? Give me.
Is now ready for you at our nearest pickup station.
Alright, where is it? Oh, are you kidding me? Son of a bitch, fucking Pegasus doesn't even want to give me my own freaking car that I asked for right next to my face. Now they have to ship it all the way down to freaking freaking Egypt just to freaking waste my time even more. I just want to see if the bug is actually true and they ship it all the way. Might as well ship it to Paleto Bay, Pegasus. You're as bad as the mechanic and I pay him $750 just to do shit all. Alright. Here's my Insurgent. Let's go back to the freaking thing again. I swear to God, I'm actually scared if this is true. I'm actually literally scared if this is true. Because if the Insurgent is bugged, I'm quitting. Like, for good. Like, until they fix every bug in the game. Until then, I'm literally quitting, because I cannot. Like, I cannot. First of all, where's my useless mechanic? I want to see something. Maybe they just did with the Insurgent. What happens if I take my custom?
You need me to bring you a ride?
Yeah.
I'll bring it to you.
What happens if I take my custom? I'm wondering. Will the custom do the same thing? Where will they park the custom? I have to look here. Okay. Hallelujah. Mechanic's actually smart this time. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's drive this thing in. Let's see if they bugged this thing. Please tell me you didn't bug it. Don't. Please. Don't you dare. Okay. That exists. Okay. Oh, you have to spawn me all the way out here. You son of a bitch. Freaking spawn locations in this game is stupid. Anyways, at least that's fine. So at least I'm kind of safe. But I'm actually scared. Okay. Let's see. What? They bugged the Insurgent. No. They oh my God. No. Rock. No. No. They oh, I'm fucking pissed. They bugged the Insurgent. Why do they bug the Insurgent? Is it because it's the best armored vehicle in the game? Rockstar? Can we enjoy the game the way we want to? I'm done. They bugged the Insurgent. Of all vehicles, there's the Oppressor Mark II that griefers use. There's the Toreador that griefers use. There's the Kasatka that griefers use. There's whatever other shit car that exists, even the freaking Kanjali that is freaking used by griefers. But the Insurgent Pickup, that is specially armored, used more by grinders because griefers gave up on it because it doesn't have missiles on it. They have to bug this vehicle? Are you for real? You I cannot play this game anymore. They bugged the Pariah, they bugged my account because they think I cheated $4 million just off selling vehicles that I legitimately got through the game that they think I didn't legitimately got, and now they bugged the Insurgent. I cannot deal with this. Dude, am I gonna upload this on YouTube anymore? Am I gonna even make any more GTA Online on YouTube? I don't even think I can return to this game anymore. This game is just... I cannot. So there was my reaction of when I first discovered that this bug was actually true. I swear to God, my whole body was on fire when I first realized, officially, from experience, that they bugged the Insurgent Pickup. Of all vehicles that exists in GTA Online, I was gonna get so pissed in recording that day, but it was 1 in the morning, and I was afraid I would have probably woken someone up. Or something, but still. But that was just... I couldn't. That was just that was too far. That went way too far by Rockstar. I only admit this one thing, and I'll admit it purely from heart. I'm only believing that Rockstar is purposely adding these bugs every month because grinders cannot grind, so they find new means to defend themselves. And because of this one moment that happened with me and some other few people, we all brought our insurgents against the Presser Mark IIs, and we all know that insurgents takes at least 15 missiles before, even 12 before it blows up. And you can call another one for $200 and you'll still have all the explosions in the world to blow you up again. And Rockstar doesn't like that. They don't like the fact that griefers cannot grief. So what do? They support the griefers by bugging the most useful options that grinders have in self-defense. We cannot play the game anymore as grinders. We have to literally play as griefers. This game took a huge turn. It took the biggest turn in the history of Grand Theft Autoing. Like, imagine this. Imagine Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, where, let's say you have to, like, in the mission where you have to, like, drive a few people back and forth. Imagine you can kill them and do the mission faster but get with less pay. How fun would that be? Of course it would be fun because, oh yeah, you're griefing. Oh yeah, sure, yeah, good. But it would ruin the whole plot of the story. It's like you're driving freaking Kent, Paul, and Macker to, like, the snake farm and then to, like, the casino place of Caligula's. What if you kill both of them and you pass the mission faster like that? That's not how it went. You have to drive people to and from. You're delivering quote-unquote cargo from Area 1 to Area 2. But GTA Online is not the fact of grinding for cargo anymore to sell it for better or to, like, do more with it. What it is now is to grieve cargo to make straight up money because it's quicker, faster, and it raises your kill-death ratio. I don't like that turn, but still. Besides that, let's focus on the main topic at hand. Jesus. Anyways. So for this attempt, we are going to take the Insurgent. And this is going to be the first attempt for today. We're going to take the Insurgent, and because I don't have an Avenger, so I cannot do that, because to pay for the bills of the facility and so on is going to take me a lot of grinding to be able to keep up with all those bills. So I will literally keep as much or as little or as fast as possible to get the Insurgent. Ow. This car without a spoiler. I own this car, but it has no spoiler, so traction and downforce is pretty bad, but anyways. I still like the speed. I like how that car sounds. That's all I like it for. So of course I was next to my place, and they spawned my Insurgent all the way in Boohoo freaking Staunton, whatever you want it. So now what we're gonna do is drive it all the way up to the bunker. Ooh, that guy knows how to park his truck and stop. Oop. So we're gonna go to the bunker and we will see if it works. Not gonna lie, my biggest fear, if this actually works, is that Rockstar will look into this video, if not other videos that have been released similar to this. They will see that it is fixed, or not fixed, or that they didn't like do anything with this feature yet, and they will bug this. That's my biggest fear, which I am very sorry that it would have to be like that. But I guess that is why I would have to make a long video in the end, so that it doesn't like spread popularity so quickly because it's over 30 minutes. So at least there's that. But besides that, that is my huge fear right now, that Rockstar will look into this trick that we have discovered as a community to help ourselves better, and they're gonna bug this too. And we're gonna be helpless. Yeah. So we are at the bunker. Now I don't have my mobile operations center, I don't think so. So there's that. We are at the bunker. We're going to let this thing roll into the bunker. Come on. Speed up a little more. And mobile operations center. Oh. How convenient. Come on.
Let's see what we can do.
Ha! 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 Get wrecked. Get. Now my biggest fear is that this works. Rockstar's gonna see this and they're gonna do anything in their power, in their codes, in their knowledge to make sure that this becomes impossible and we get the same result as the kicked out of the session for good simulator. Because that's Rockstar. We're speaking about Rockstar here. They don't want us to have fun. They want us to be strict on shark cards and killing each other. There's no point anymore in having fun in this game. And I'm very sorry. I'm speaking this from heart. I'm very sorry. I used to have a good opinion on other Grand Theft Auto games, and I still do. They're still amazing. And I used to have a pretty good opinion on GTA Online, even though the fact that, oh, you're getting griefed by a Hydra, fine. Doesn't matter. Until more modders happened, the Arena War modded shit happens personally where someone set a mod on my account to give me a area of effect doomsday that everything that was around me would fly away. And now there's the Oppressor Mark IIs, there's all the bugs in the world for the Diamond Casino heist. So you have to play this game strictly how Rockstar wants you to play it. And if you don't want to play it how they want to, that is why they announced shark cards. Because that's the alternative for playing this game. Pay to play. And I'm very sorry, I'm making this opinion just immediately, but I've been thinking about it for over a year. Ever since my computer started lagging with all of these new features, and I had to upgrade its RAM. That is all I had to do. I just had to upgrade the RAM from 8 gigabytes to 16 gigabyte RAM, and the game runs smoother than ever before. When the new stuff came out, my game was lagging. But now with this, and now they're adding these bugs. I bet you anything, if I had my 8 gigabyte RAM in my PC, I would only be able to play for 2 seconds, and I wouldn't even be able to even call Pegasus to get my Insurgent. And it's very unfortunate, but like, dude. I don't even have an Avenger, but I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing with that. Just keep, I don't even know if you can like do the same thing in a bunker, because I don't have a facility. So what I'm guessing is you can, one way or another, enter the Avenger. Either when it's outside, probably inside would be recommended if I could. If you can't, then try with the Avenger, and That's it, because I'm not spending my 10 million just because I have to talk about this. I'm just not. I'm not spending the only 10 million I'll ever have in my life just because Rockstar doesn't want me to make any more money because I didn't buy any shark cards. Ever. Because they're mad that I didn't buy any shark cards. So... it's unfortunate. They really want to force players to shark card their way to winning the game. That's not how a game is meant to be played. They're treating us like a job. Like some YouTuber once said a while ago. We're being treated like jobs and wallets, not players who want to have fun. And it's unfortunate that that opinion is made, but it's true. Because this is happening, because we're trying to do the best we can with what we have, and they're bugging what we have. But griefers who grief the shit out of everyone in the session are like, nah, we're gonna let them grief more. We're gonna instead buff them so that they can grief better and faster. Like, I bet you anything, because the Kasatka, like, missile, remote control missiles, whatever you want to call them, that aren't as big of an explosion and can't chase as fast as an oppressor who's running away. For Rockstar's eye, you're a grinder if you don't fight. And a griefer are those who kill players for unintentional reasons. And, by the way, there's a report feature for griefing. And on their terms of services, they say no one likes a griefer, but they're supporting griefers. There's a YouTuber I'm gonna recommend, Morse Mutual Insurance. The person calls himself Morse Mutual Insurance. He once made a video where at the beginning it said, when Rockstar said in their terms of services, no one likes a griefer. But there is someone who made a report ticket to Rockstar saying, oh my god, I tried griefing this guy, but like, I was supposed to, like, I destroyed like this like nightclub silver helicopter or whatever he said, and I didn't get my reward for destroying his cargo, so could you please like help me out? So they're like, we're very sorry for the inconvenience. For our inconveniences, we're gonna pay you $200,000 because we feel bad that you couldn't grief. So here's money for griefing. It's just watch Morse Mutual Insurance, okay? That's a YouTuber I've been recommended for the past while. Please watch them. Please watch those videos, because everything that he's doing, everything he or she or whoever they are that they're uploading actually makes sense. No one likes a griefer, but they encourage griefing even past that point of legitimate griefing. Like, they're forcing you to grief. And if you grind, well, good luck. Stick in a solo session and just sell like that. Don't even bother playing with anyone, because you're gonna get griefed. Just straight up for it. And what my whole point of saying all that is, it all comes down to one thing. People who can run away from griefers, or could defend themselves against griefers, they're the ones who are gonna get picked at the most. Because they don't want you to play the game as you want to. They're gonna want you to play the game the way that they want you to play it as. That will make them shark card profits. And I made a video on this earlier, saying, generally, long story short, if you're griefing someone, that person's gonna give up to the point where he's gonna be like, screw this game, I'm gonna buy shark cards because I really want what I want. So they're going to buy shark cards, Rockstar's going to be happy, and they're going to say thank you for appreciating our services. That's why they're getting microtransactions. That's generally what a company would like to think of as getting microtransactions, because thank you for accepting our services. We're going to continue to, let's say, encourage you to do what you love doing the most. And those who are grinding and playing the game as you do, paying $0 on shark cards like me, I never spent a cent on shark cards. And already, both my businesses, both my special cargo and vehicle cargo businesses are bugged by Rockstar. Special cargo, because if I'm making a sale that gives a profit of more than $100,000, I will get chased by 3 NPCs with lock-on explosive bullets, and my cargo will get destroyed even before I make a second sale. I got lucky to make only one sale of 10. Like, to make one drop of 10. They're gonna give you the most drops possible with the most expensive of griefing NPCs to make sure you lose your cargo. And I was like, screw that, I cannot sell cargo anymore. I'm selling vehicles now. I sold enough vehicles live on stream that I uploaded on YouTube. Rockstar looked up to that, and they're like, he's making too much money off of selling cars. So now my place cannot source one top-range car ever again. So my thing that I have to do now is I have to take a long break from GTA Online and to move on to something else, so that these bugs, these high-profiling bugs on my account can calm down and I can play the game as I want again. And it's unfortunate that it happens, but it's true. And anyways, so there is all that rest of explanation of, and you know, at least you can take your Insurgent. Let me just do it again. At least you can take your Insurgent and put it inside your mobile operation center, inside of your bunker. And I'm not gonna upgrade it because it's gonna be a waste of money. But that's it. At least you can do that. And like I said, my biggest fear is Rockstar will look at this and they're gonna see this advantage that we're taking. I'm most likely gonna get banned because of it, because I'm the one who uploaded this trick. And they're not gonna be afraid to do that, because I found something that gives an advantage for us grinders against the griefers. I'm most likely gonna get banned, and that's the day I'm gonna say, no matter what I want to do, I have to quit GTA Online because I'm banned. And that's it. And to appeal for the ban, however, you can't, because all the bans are final, it cannot be appealed according to their terms of services. So because I found this trick, I'm at risk. So I'm gonna have to, like, not play GTA Online for the next month or so. And yeah, that is it. And you're wondering, how do I have all this information? I've been thinking about it for months to know enough what they want. And it's unfortunate that it has to come down to this, but too bad. Anyways, so those are the quote-unquote official fixes for these bugs. And I'm very sorry for making a very long video. This is just a very strict thing that I don't want Rockstar to, like, let's say, forcefully know what to pick at. I just want to delay, I just want to keep it as delayed as possible. For those who are interested, watch the whole thing. For those who aren't, I mean, you know, thank you for watching anyways, and still, yeah. But those are the best fixes that I can come up with. Ocelot Pariah, remove the spoiler, but you have to be able to drive properly, because you can lose control any moment. And for the Insurgent Pickup bug, drive it into your bunker, then into your mobile operations center. Anyways, I'm really sorry for all the long ranting and stuff, but I tried to keep it as short as possible, but it just has to come out one day or another. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all on the next video. And I still have other videos to upload since January, which includes modders caught, griefers caught, etc. But still, stay tuned for that, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace out. Good luck, have fun, and yeah, love you all. Peace out.